What's up, guys? Welcome back to Purb Take. I am Nika Machurak. I'm joined by Ben Major, Jackson Presto, and Gavin Sakeley. And today, we're going to be previewing some conference championships and then talking about some Pittsburgh sports. Alright, so for conference championships, I say we start with the biggest one, number 1 versus number 2, Ohio State versus Indiana, Big Ten championship. How are we feeling?
I think Indiana's going to get smoked.
I could agree with that.
I don't think they're that good of a team. I mean, their schedule, this and last year, their schedule wasn't that hard. They did play Oregon. They did beat Oregon. But, I mean, Ohio State had an easier schedule, but I still think that by far they're the best team in the country.
I completely agree.
2 best receivers, and Julian Sand is a seriously good football player.
They also have the best defensive player in college. Caleb Downs is an incredible safety.
Yeah, they also have Jeremiah Smith, too. I mean, the young guy, he's amazing. I got to give it to Ohio State on this one, too. I mean, they were just unstoppable this year. I mean, as much as I don't like Ohio State, they're a really good football team.
I think they're just miles above everyone this year, I think. Moving forward, some SEC action. Georgia-Bama, again, rematch of like week 3 or 4 of the season. Going to be another really good game between those teams. It always is. It could go any way, in my opinion. I think Georgia or Bama could win the football.
I agree, but I'd take Georgia over Bama. I think they're the best team coming out of the SEC this year. I did think that was A&M, but did not look great last week.
A&M's always fraudulent, if you will.
Yeah, I think Georgia's the better team. I mean, like you said, it's going to be close, but I think Georgia has it.
Yeah. I also think Georgia's the better football team, just all around, their defense, their offense, their coaching. But they always seem to struggle with Bama, no matter how good or bad their team is. So I think Bama wins, but I think it's going to be a close game like it always is.
And I also think in the SEC, what we've seen this year is that anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah, it's
right.
Yeah. Wide open.
It's like if you're one of those top 5 teams in the SEC, you all have a chance to beat each other, in my opinion.
I agree, and you might see four teams from the SEC in the playoff this year.
You might see more than 4.
Yeah, it could be 4 or 5 depending on what they do with Mandy.
Yeah, I agree. I think Georgia is definitely the better team, but Nika has a good point that they do consistently struggle with Bama. That rivalry is pretty intense at times, and I think you might be right. Bama might get the win.
Yeah. Moving forward, another almost top 10, top 15 game. We got Texas Tech taking on BYU in the Big 12 championship. Jacob Rodriguez, one of the hopefully Heisman finalists, looks to lead them to a Big 12 championship in an undefeated season.
Texas Tech is a very good team. They're the best team we've seen come out of the Big 12 in years.
Yeah, in a long time, I'd say.
But I would not count out BYU. I think what they do works, and they have the record they have for a reason. And I think they probably should be in the playoff. But I think if they lose this game, they won't make it.
I agree. I mean, they played already this season a few weeks back, and Texas Tech just handled them with ease. I wouldn't call it a blowout, but it was fairly one-sided.
Yeah, you're good.
No, yeah.
I was just about to bring that up too, and I just feel like it's just going to be a repeat of that game. I mean, they are pretty much on the same level as Ohio State, so I feel like they will have no problem with BYU.
Yeah, especially defensively, on the same level as Ohio State. Their front 7, with all of their insanely high recruits, and edge rushers off the D-line, and then Jacob Rodriguez on top of that, a linebacker.
They did spend a lot of money to get there, but it worked out.
So much. I think they probably have the most expensive defense in college football. Well, defensive line at that. It's insane how much money they have to spend.
I think that they play on the same level as Ohio State. If they played Ohio State, probably wouldn't get the win.
Yeah.
But they definitely played the same level, and I think they're going to get that one for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely a very underrated team this year. Moving on, probably the weirdest conference championship game.
You got
Virginia taking on 7-5 Duke.
I mean, that
in the
sounds
ACC
like
championship.
That sounds like a basketball ACC
It does.
championship.
It really does. If you would have told me at the beginning of the year that Virginia and Duke would be playing for an ACC championship, I would have called you crazy.
And my thing is, what is the tiebreaker? It's some crazy thing, but why is that the tiebreaker and not just overall record?
Or overall rank.
Or overall rank. Either one makes sense. Why is 7-5 Duke over there over
Miami?
10-2 Miami.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes zero sense.
But then that could lead to an ACC team not getting a bid in the college football playoff, assuming Duke wins the game, because they take the 5 highest ranked conference championships, and you'll have SEC, Big 10, Big 12.
And then you're gonna have two group of fives.
You could have 2 group of 5s, and you could have James Madison and North Texas in the college football playoff, which is
pretty insane.
1, it's not great for the playoff because you're going to get 2 horrible games, 2 blowouts. And 2, it's not good for the ACC. It's like your conference is pretty much looked at as a joke now.
I mean, yeah.
If you don't get a team
and
in the
to
playoffs.
me, the ACC this year was pretty much a one-team conference, but that team in Miami didn't get it done in the ACC. And so we see the result of this now of Duke playing Virginia, and we wonder why the structure of the playoff is the way it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely raises a lot of questions, but I mean, I'm excited for it. I do think Virginia wins just because I don't think Duke's a good football team, but yeah, I mean, it's I'm looking forward to all the conference championships, but that's the one I'm definitely least looking forward to. I'd have to say.
I don't know. Duke
It'll be a funny game.
Duke doesn't even deserve
it.
But
I think Virginia will probably handle them.
Yeah, I agree. Moving forward to some Pittsburgh action, we got the Steelers taking on the Ravens on Sunday. Not a great season for them so far.
Completely sad showing out of them. I mean, we can keep going back to the point they have the highest paid defense in the league, and then we let up 250 rushing yards on the exact same play the entire game.
And they lined up in the same formation, ran the same play, cut back the same amount of time, like every time, and it was there every time.
Yeah. And Steelers fans are tired of it too. I mean, they were chanting "Fire Tomlin." They booed Renegade. That was crazy. Yeah.
I mean, why you played it then?
I mean, if
we don't have a chance to win.
If you're down, what was it, 23-7 or something in the fourth quarter,
not
whatever.
a good song selection for sure.
And you play Renegade, it's gonna get booed.
The Pittsburgh Steelers right now are a very, very bad football team. They are not good.
They still might win the division,
which is unbelievable.
And I don't like Tomlin, and I don't like Rodgers especially, because Rodgers, every time there's a mistake made, he makes a mistake, somebody else makes a mistake, they pan the camera to him, he's like, he starts like yelling, and like he has the worst attitude I've ever seen out of a quarterback.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, even in the beginning of the year when the defense was still bad, the offense was putting up points.
Yeah.
Now the offense hasn't done anything in the past couple weeks.
I mean, the offense last week was
atrocious.
I mean, they had a game plan going in, and they definitely stuck to it, and it definitely did not work.
Definitely didn't work, whatever it was. But Baltimore they're 6-6, but they're not to be overlooked. Derrick Henry is still a great running back. Lamar's still an MVP caliber quarterback. Their defense isn't as great as it always was, but when you play the Steelers, your defense doesn't have to be great.
Yeah.
So I think
neither does your offense.
I mean,
apparently.
But the thing is, first of all, the Ravens aren't that good.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson did not play well at all last week. I also think there's a weird thing that happens when the Steelers play the Ravens. I don't know if that's just me. Yeah. No matter how much better the Ravens are, I feel like the Steelers always win at least one out of those two.
It's sort of the same as the Bama-Georgia. It's like that rivalry. You never know what's going to happen.
So, out of these two games, I think against the Ravens, I think they're going to win one of them.
Yeah, I think you're always going to split the Ravens.
And if they don't, I think there's some serious questions to be had.
Yeah, I'd agree. And then, I mean, if I were the Ravens, I would do the exact same thing I did in the wild card game and just give the ball to Derrick Henry right up the middle and not have to worry about much else.
I mean, Terrell Austin does not know what he's doing.
It doesn't look like it at all out there. But yeah, definitely going to be an interesting game. Moving on to another Pittsburgh team. We got the Pirates. Their off-season so far, teams are starting to make moves. They have been silent, and I don't know how long that silence is going to
Same old.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much that they could do right now because no free agents' first team in mind is the Pirates.
Yeah, I mean,
and they're not going to pay the guy.
Yeah, allegedly they tried to go after Josh Naylor. Then they said that they didn't. There's talks about Schwarber, which isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
But there's just too many holes that they need to fill, and I don't think that they will. I mean, they're going to be as bad as last year.
Yeah, you need about 3 more good hitters to put yourself in a good spot. And like you said, no one's like they hit free agency. They're not going to be like, oh, I want to go to the Pirates.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they do, and they get offered a contract, they're just going to go look somewhere else because they're guaranteed more money somewhere else.
We're going to get 3 more Tommy Phams.
Yeah, exactly. Like old dudes on 1-year deals who hit 220.
Yeah.
With 10 home runs.
That's all we've seen in the past few years. They're going to sign some old guy like they signed Aroldis Chapman. They signed Rich Hill.
Yeah.
Like they're going to sign some old dude that does nothing.
Yeah. I don't think it necessarily even matters what they do in the offseason. I don't think anyone they bring on, unless they
spend real money.
Unless they start spending some money, it doesn't matter who they bring on because it's going to be the same guys we've been getting the last couple of years. And I think we just need. They're never going to be good again until there's a big change from the top down.
Yeah. I agree. I think Ben Cherington's still living in 2018, signing all these dudes that are just old.
And one thing about the Pirates, ever since Sherrington came, we had a very good farm system.
Yeah.
But now this year we have Bubba Chandler and Connor Griffin. And other than that, there's nobody at all.
Yeah.
I mean, Connor Griffin's our only minor league bat that's almost MLB ready. Like, the second one is Esmeralyn Valdez. And
he's been playing really well.
He has been good, but
he's just not ready.
Yeah. And neither is Griffin. I mean, Griffin's a year older than us. I don't think he should be in the majors anytime soon.
And then Termarr Johnson. He's been in AA for a while. I just don't know what he's going to do.
He's a locker room problem, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to get called up just because he was a first-round pick, but he's not going to be any good.
Yeah, I mean, that's been another thing, like drafting. Like, you get these high first-round picks, and you draft Henry Davis with the first overall pick, and he's just done absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he's on the team because he's friends with Paul Skeens, pretty much.
Yeah, Paul Skeens is actually... The Pirates are actually a significantly better pitching team, I think, when he's catching. But he's not a good enough hitter to put him in the lineup.
He's a Jeff Mathis or Austin Hedges type guy. Yeah, where, like, if he's on a good team, he's going to be good. But the Pirates don't need him.
No.
Like, they need a bat. They don't need that 9-hole hitter who's a good locker room guy.
And a good defensive catcher. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, they need...
Especially when that's the only thing you need is hitting, and he can't give you that. It just stands out.
It struggles. But, I mean... Definitely going to be an interesting season for the Pirates. I mean, the pitching staff, as we've seen, is there, and it's only getting better with the young guys you have with Skeens, Chandler, Ashcraft, I mean, Jones. Yeah, I mean, they got a bunch of guys that could be good.
Yeah, they have...
Even in the bullpen, they're good, too.
Yeah, they have 7 guys that could be in the rotation right now.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, as long as they get off to that good start, and they gave me those couple wins to get excited about.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I care about.
It's going to be same old Bob Nutting Pirates trying to lose.
Yep, all right. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Purb Take. Once again, I am Nika Machurak. I am joined by Ben Macher, Jackson Presto, and Gavin Sakeley. Thank you guys for listening. See you next time.